I'm not familiar with this heist, but it looks easy enough. Alright, let's do this. Who put a metal detector here? Fuck it. Shitballs. Screw it, I'll restart. Alright, this is the one. Fuck off. Fuck you. Why does a jewelry shop need a metal detector? Really? Fuck it. Ah, fuck. Yeah, this is way too complicated. I'm gonna call my friend for help. Mate, I'm absolutely terrible at this heist. Can you help me out?
But it's the easiest level in the game.
I've seriously tried everything I can think of and none of it's working. Can you give me some tips?
Alright, fine, I'll help you out. So, you struggle to beat Ukrainian job even though it is the easiest heist in the whole game? That's alright. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know how to beat it in several different ways. In this tutorial, I'll be showcasing 3 possible ways of completing the heist. Those being stealth, loud, and ECM rush. Along the way, I will be recommending equipment, skills, and difficulty choices. You can of course not use or consider what I recommend, but they are recommendations for a reason. By the way, I won't be recommending any full builds, but like I said, only certain skills and perk decks. However, in the loud part of this tutorial, I will show you my personal build for this. And I'll link it down in the description as well with all the weapons and skills and shit like that, you know. I also do want to note that I will be assuming you're at least level 80 in reputation, so you can pick every single difficulty option because I will be recommending difficulties, as I said. For the stealth part, you can pick death sentence 1 down, as it will pay you a lot more than any other difficulty. Without further ado, let's get to pre-planning. Ukrainian job only has a single main objective, and that is getting the tiara that's in the jewelry store. Ukrainian job offers a couple of options for pre-planning. Not too much, but could be useful, especially if you're doing in loud or in higher difficulties. The assets you're giving free of charge are pictures of the safes in the building, a picture of the tiara you need to steal, and a switch box for the metal detectors that might be at the store entrance. I also forgot to mention that you are given access to a picture of the building itself from the outside. I was gonna cover the paid assets too, but honestly they don't change much, plus they kinda suck, and you honestly just buy them anyway, like just if you're rich, buy them. Now we can start the actual heist. Once you load into the heist, you will spawn in an alleyway in front of the jewelry store. From this view, you will be able to see 3 possible entrances. One to the left of the building and another alley that leads to the windows at the back of the store. One is just the main entrance that leads you right in, but will most likely have metal detectors right as you go in. Finally, there is an exit to the right of the building that leads to the same back part of the store as the left entrance, but with a slightly different, like, hallway, sort of. I usually take the left part of the store to go in because it leads directly to the back and you can kill any guards there. It's just very simple, and it's also the one I'm going to be using for this tutorial. Once you're in the back behind the store, you want to check and kill every single guard that's there. You also might want to look out for a civilian that may or may not be in this window up here, because they will just detect you immediately. Once you've killed everyone, you can use a switch on the wall to disable the metal detectors, so securing the loot will be way easier later. Not disabling the metal detectors will instantly trigger the alarm if you walk past them, regardless of if you're in casing mode or not. Now that the metal detectors are down, move into the store by going towards the right alley, but instead of going through, look to your right and you see a window you can lockpick. In the room behind the window sits the cameraman. Killing him will disable the cameras permanently. Once you're in, kill the guard, answer his pager. Place the drill on a safe that's in the room. It should be like to the left of the guard. And then you'll see like a hallway. Walk to the room that's to the opposite of the one you're already in. Once you're in the opposite room, there might be a couple civilians there. Kill or pacify them, it doesn't matter, like, it does not matter at all. But once you're done with that, place the drill in the safe that's there too. Here comes the slightly difficult part of the heist. You have to now pacify every single civilian that's in the main part of the building. You have 6 cable ties with the forced friendship skill. And you have to tie as many people as you can down and then hide them in the middle of this, like... I don't know what to call it, to be honest. Like, I'm just gonna say wall. It's not a wall, but it is to me. Fuck you. Hide them there and just set them down. Nobody will be able to see them from outside. To the other civilians that you can't tie down, just kill them, bag them. It's that simple. Hide them in, like, one of the back rooms with the drills. It doesn't matter. To minimize the chance of the police being called even more, you can go out and literally hunt down and murder every single civilian there is. Literally 0 consequence will happen. I mean, the game will tell you that, like, oh, they're bringing in snipers or whatever, but literally no snipers are being brought in. The voice actors are fucking lying to you. I have been looking for the snipers since I started playing this game. Where are the fucking snipers? Also, make sure to look for the potential police officer that's behind this hot dog stand here. I'm not sure if he can spawn anywhere else, but I've only seen him back here, so that's the main location you want to, you know, look. Once there is not a single living soul around you except for yourself and your crewmates, you can now do whatever you want until the drills are finished. You can look for gauge packages, go get a drink, you can... Oh yeah, you can steal all the loot that's in the jewelry store and just take them to the van and secure them. And once the drills are done, grab the tiara. And now, good job! You have completed the easiest heist in the game in complete stealth.
Okay, so I might have messed it up.
How did you screw it up? It's the easiest heist in the game, and I gave a step-by-step explanation. And how the fuck did you even...
I'm not sure how they saw the giant spoon on my back, but they did, okay? Okay, so how do we do this in loud?
Now this is much easier than stealth, as you don't have to worry about crowd control, cameras, or guards. You can buy every asset as they barely change the gameplay, except for Expert Driver, because it, you know, kind of deletes the whole escape day thing. You can also bring any log build. Personally, I'm running a Sociopath Sniper build. You don't have to copy it, but I'll leave a build link in the description as it is very fun to use. I also recommend that you play on the Mayhem difficulty, as Death Sentence 1 down is just annoying when done loud. Anyway, here, the main objective is still to get this tiara. So you can just run into the store and place a drill. Once the police is called, the escape driver will immediately dip like the little fucking bitch he is. So you have to wait for him to come back. He usually comes back once you got the tiara. Easy explanation, just don't fucking die. Get the tiara, wait for escape, and leave. You might go through an escape day, which has a higher chance to trigger depending on how many civilians you've killed. They're usually just a little extra level where you need to hold up for a couple minutes. You can of course take all the loot that's in the store while you wait. Just make sure you do that before the cops arrive. If you forget to do that before they arrive, put them in a safe corner somewhere. Like this little room in the back.
Man, this is taking forever. Is there anything we can do to speed this up?
Most heists take at least like 5 minutes. This is one of the shortest ones in the game. What do you mean it takes too long?
If we don't hurry this up, my spaghetti's gonna go cold.
Alright, fine. Here's how to do it in the quickest way possible. For this method of completion, you barely need anything except the ECM and shape charge upgrades. The only thing you need to do for this method is place an ECM jammer, run into the store, ignore anyone you can, as killing takes time, and you only have 2 ECM jammers max if you're playing alone. Once you're in the store, place a shape charge on each of the safes, get the tiara, and fucking leave. An escape day shouldn't trigger since you're not ideally killing any civilians, and hopefully have enough money to buy the Expert Driver asset. Anyway, now you've completed it in 3 different ways, hopefully, if you're not Jim, who's kind of shit at the game.
Yes! Finally! Woo! Easy, 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 easy. I'm so good at this, mate. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
No problem, Jim. Thank you for watching the video, and now hopefully that I've taught you these 3 ways of beating this heist, you can now complete it flawlessly without even trying. Please do consider liking the video, commenting down below if you beat that heist or not, and subscribe to the channel. Next upload coming within next year.